This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Tampa. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Irving on the counter. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Let's go now.
They're throwing it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. 19 Tiger. Hey, Cougar Knights, go.
Irving on the inside give. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll go play action. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
79 Broncos. Broncos leading. 19 tight. 19 tight.
3rd and long for him here. Hits him downfield. This is Harris. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing now off the play action. Cut by Jacobs. Nice run across the 15. And he's going to have this all the way down to the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it.
Ready? 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Cook. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Oh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turf. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Following the sack, going to need to find 11 yards here on 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Out to his wide out, it's a screen. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
With how well they were eating up yards and first downs, you know that kicker wanted to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. His return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And he's sent out of bounds after an 8-yard pickup, so they've got 2nd and 2.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
What's that?
It's a designated keeper for Allen. Has room inside the 25. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
All set now. 1st and 10. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Working from the gun. It's Allen. Crowd and intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll try the right side with Cook. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and short. Takes it in at the 26. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
First down 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Another game to Judkins. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and...
We've hit the end of one in this showdown between two of the league's best. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They have 3rd and 4 to start out. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They'll go. Allen. Finds him over the middle. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Allen on 3rd and short. He's got McBride complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
You call that jet sweep, you're looking for a little bit more than that. But at least it keeps them on schedule and didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Judkins. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
3rd down. Bucs in the dime set defensively. He'll work against the blitz. Over the screen pass for Judkins. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Pressure coming from the right edge, and they block it!
This block right here, it's a product of preparation, effort, and determination. They attacked the soft spot in the line, and one of them was able to will his way through and get to the kick in time. Well done.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Looking in the air here.
Now that's a situation, may have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunky yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. He's going to throw this one. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's a designed run for Allen. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Judkins headed right. And he gets a gain of 9, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's Tracy. And they hit big there on that 2nd down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Five wide. What's that?
Back to throw now, Allen. That one's incomplete over the middle.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Give, here's Judkins. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Field goal team stays sideline. They're going to go for this.
Half 85.
They send a man in motion. On 4th down, Allen. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Catch made over the middle. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Dose of the hurry up here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Tampa spends its second timeout now, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving with a bag.
He's dropping back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now they have 3rd and short.
Geesh, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Working quickly here.
7-yard gain. Complete to Bucky Irving.
They are throwing it again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Finds the in route complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
To throw here on 1st down. Setting up the running back screen. He's able to cross midfield before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Pass play coming here. Hits his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here.
5-yard gain on the play. 19 Buccaneers. 1st down.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Escapes the pocket. One nabbed by Warren. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone.
It's a gain of 20. And the 1st
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Handoff now to Judkins. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers have him now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, now a chance to add to this lead.
They'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Working now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
They'll have the first down and even more. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers push their lead further to start the half. Now the PAT try coming up. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Hits him on the end route. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Flowers will go in motion left. Throwing here, Allen. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he's brought down after a short gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Allen from the gun here on 3rd. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Trey McBride, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, Buck is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line. Ready up!
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go!
Handoff headed right. It's caught. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Right side, quick pass, complete. Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
Number 16.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this 3rd down play. They'll throw 3rd and long. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
At the 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Option play. They're going to give it to Tracy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Completed over the middle. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Brought in right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
And the Raven 1st down.
From the pistol, here's Junkins. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now Allen. Setting up the screen. He dodged the tackle. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. He's got it. Look at the power. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and
You know, how often do we talk about awareness, and it's always offense, offense, offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down. A big red zone stop.
It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain, and now they're just inches short for 3rd down.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down at your own 1. Yikes.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead.
Ravens 14. Buccaneers 10.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This return starts at the 5. Jukes away from one. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. First call here coming from the shotgun. They give to Irving to start his drive. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
And they find them after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Forced out to his right. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. And that boot will instead be what starts our 4th quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. Gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 48-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Judkins running between the tackles. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 50-yard line.
Another one for Judkins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Alert! 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 Is that?
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's got McBride complete. He does it! Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens now lead by 10. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Starting from the 5. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Number 84, Tyler Warren. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Pass play on 1st and 10. He can't connect with him. Incomplete. Just put it a little too close to the boundary there.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Incomplete. Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Cougar 19, 65 cat, 65 cat. Mustang 19.
Still sticking with the passing game. He finds space, middle of the field. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers now within one score in the fourth. Big moment coming up here for the Buccaneers. They're going for two. Right, they're going to throw for it. Catches it at the one. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. It's going to be just inches shy of that two-point conversion.
16.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's Tracy on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Toss play here, Judkins. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know, we love to talk about corners. Those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down a toss play like that, they separate themselves from others.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. He's back to throw. They did it! He made the interception! And the Buccaneers have some new life in the fourth.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
They've got first down here from the 36. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's a nickel set for the Ravens. Third down. Looking to throw. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Track him, 60.
Desperation time here. On the move, headed right. He's making a bid for it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on fourth down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Working inside the red zone. Hits his running back. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
That's another Buccaneers first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Goal to go, they're passing. Pushing for the end zone. He lost the football. It's not loose. And the fumble recovery is made. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up. And you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here.
Okay, ready?
So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes second and short.
Roll! Hey! Smash! Go!
They look to run with Moss. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. It's Moss again. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be fourth and short.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
Their hand is forced here. They've got to get this. They're down 5.
Mustang 19! Bronco Elite!
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Ravens make the play that should win them this game.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Zone read. This is Judkins. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. Back to throw it. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Benjamin Morrison comes up with it. And the Buccaneers take over with a chance to win this game.
Allen's pass intercepted. The Bucs take over first and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On the double!
Bucs to the line. First and 10.
Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Let's go! 70 Timberwolves! Ready!
He'll look to throw it. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And off to Cook here out of his own read. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this third down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
Looking to throw it. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal. So here's their third and final timeout. 7 seconds left in this game.
18. Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready, right?
Here he is to throw. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big.
And he's into the end zone, so that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this fourth quarter.
You thought they were going to throw it, didn't you, Kate?
Could you tell? I did. I thought for a moment they might have been setting up to throw, but they stick to the ground and run it in for 2.
Yeah, they get everybody in the building because there's all these pretty pass plays, all these creative designs, but don't ever get away from the simplest form of football, and that's running it right down your opponent's throat.
So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
And their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drop today. This game is over. Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers win it here in Tampa. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.